over Scranton, we're headed to Toledo. The documentary crew that immortalized the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company in The Office is back with a brand new subject. The Paper is a mockumentary that follows a declining Midwestern newspaper, the Toledo Truth Teller, and its very underqualified staff. Domhnall Gleeson stars as Ned Sampson, the optimistic and privileged new editor-in-chief. While he has instant chemistry with the paper's most talented yet disheveled writer, Mayor Pretty, their class differences definitely had me feeling mixed about the longevity of their potential relationship. Sabrina Impacciator plays Sampson's workplace rival, Esmeralda Grand. She's the managing editor of the newspaper and runs its racy online vertical. Her self-serving dramatics will definitely make her a polarizing figure that audiences will either love or hate. The rest of the ensemble, they really lean into the quirkiness. There's Melvin Gregg's Detrick. He's an awkward ad salesman with a hopeless crush on Ramona Young's ambivalent Nicole. There are accountants Adelola and Adam, who are a goofy pair with no journalism experience who really feed off of each other's hijinks. And in a nostalgic twist, Oscar Nunez returns to play Oscar Martinez, who you might remember from The Office. He was an accountant on the show and is now adding theater critic and game creator to his resume. As a journalist myself, I really loved the direction of deciding to follow a struggling newspaper. It's a great concept. It's really relevant, especially with so many layoffs in this industry, and is it a dying industry? And it really has you rooting for the little guy. From catfish scams to potential farmers market cults, the format gives plenty of opportunities to dive into hilarious antics that get them out of the office and reporting on the streets of Toledo. I will say, though, it took like half of the season for me to finally get more invested in the show, and I think that pacing problem may be why Peacock decided to forego doing a weekly drop of the series and do a binge release instead. Maybe they're hoping that letting people see more episodes at once will get people more invested. But, first 5 episodes were a struggle for me. The jokes don't all land. Some of the storylines jump around without real resolution. For instance, there's like this mid-season arc with Esmeralda and Ken scheming to take over the company in one episode, and then by the next episode they've like moved on to something else. I think this uneven writing makes it so that they don't even fully capitalize on the cast that they have, which I thought they had a solid cast. A lot of characters do get sidelined throughout this season. This is where I'm like, you really need a 22-episode season to give people moments to shine. At this point, it's unclear if The Paper will match the legacy of The Office. Then again, The Office struggled with its first season before going off into greatness. I think with more episodes to flesh out the ensemble, and leaning even more into like the absurdities of local news, I think that's what The Office did so well, leaning into the absurdities of everyday office life. The Paper could grow into something special. Right now, for me, it was just fine. Let me know what you thought.